Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Karina. If you're coming back, welcome. I'm glad to see you here. We're going to do a short sequence, full body, relax and release, let any tension go. This is also a nice cool down after a workout. So roll out your mat and come meet me. Hands and knees in tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Just get a little slight bend, micro bend in the elbows so you're not locking out or hyperextending. Let's take a big breath in, big breath out to be balanced. Inhaling into cow, drop your belly down, chin comes up, tailbone comes up. Exhale, rounding chin to chest, reach your spine high to the sky. Inhale, dropping down, cow pose. Exhaling into cat back. Keep going on your own breath. Adding a little more movement to your spine each time as we warm up gently. Good big breath in, cow pose. Last time, exhale all the way, cat back. Inhaling back to a neutral spine. Keep your hips right over top of your knees. That doesn't move at all. And we'll walk our hands forward to melt our heart down into a puppy pose. And this is also called melting heart pose because we melt our chest, our heart space, our heart chakra even towards the earth. Stretching deeply through the underside of the arms, opening the chest, relaxing the upper back, and the supported extension. Taking one more big breath in, big breath out. Inhale. On the exhale, bending into your elbows, come forward onto your tummy. Open your feet mat distance, toes untucked, and just adjust your arms a little bit to make sure you're having your elbows right underneath your shoulders in our Sphinx pose. Forearms are in the shape of an 11. Fingertips spread a little bit wide, opening up, suction cupping your palms into the mat. Just yearn your elbows back in space a little bit. Chin is just parallel to the mat. Don't crane your neck. Just be relaxed and soften your shoulders down away from your ears. Just opening through the mid-back a little more here. Softening into the low back a little as well. Slowing your breath. Letting the tension of the day go. Feeling that press of the belly into the earth as you breathe in. Melting in as you exhale. Last big breath in. Full breath out. Softening down onto your belly all the way. Forehead comes down to the mat, head and neck are nice and neutral. And take your hands around behind your back, interlace your fingers, and we'll come into a locust pose. So walk your feet to the center now, so your feet are touching from the tips of your toes. Everything touches all the way up into your inner thighs. Big breath in, we lift up the head, neck, and shoulders. Stretch your hands back towards your toes, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale to come down. Big breath in, lift up, reach back. Hold for your exhale. Inhale to rise up even more, stretch back. Exhale to come down. And we can add the legs for 2. Big breath in, reach up, Reach back, lift the toes as well. Long line. Tiny little crescent shape in the back body. Big breath in. Exhale to relax back down, forehead to the earth, toes to the earth. Last time. Deep breath, lift up. Exhale to hold, softening. Inhale to reach. And exhale to come down with control. Hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up and back for a child's pose. Just for a breath to neutralize your spine after that extension work. Big breath in. Big breath out. Walk your hands in towards your knees. Coming back up into our tabletop. Find your placement again. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Little soft bend in the elbows and we'll wag the dog. Big breath in at center. On the exhale, we turn our left shoulder to our left hip. Look at your baby toe. Inhaling to center. Exhaling to turn to the right. Nice side body stretch here. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhaling to center. Exhale to the right. Let's take one more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Coming back to center. Inhale, tuck your toes under. On the exhale, we send our hips up and back, downward facing dog. And let's just pedal out the feet a little bit here, bending one knee, stretching the opposite heel back, and switching sides. All the while yearning your chest back towards your thighs. Maybe the bent knee presses a little into the belly. Good, 2 more. Come high up on your tippy toes. Exhale, your heels reach back as far as they can. And a big breath in. On the exhale, we step our right foot forward between our hands, coming into a nice long lunge here. Then we're gonna set the knee down. Left knee comes down to the earth. And just adjust here if you didn't step forward quite enough to make sure that your right knee is right over top of your right ankle. Untuck those back toes and let this left hip sink down. Opening up through your hip flexors, down the front of the hip here. Let that tension go. It gets really tight for a lot of us, and this can be a really difficult stretch. Just allow yourself a couple of breaths to ease in. One more big breath here. Exhale all the way. Inhale. On the exhale, send your hips back just to bring the hip over the knee, straightening out that front leg, coming into a half split. Maybe you'd like blocks here to lift you up a little bit, bring the ground closer to you. Maybe you want to come down all the way. Relaxing anywhere that feels supportive, and you can have a lengthened spine. So make sure you're not rounding forward to get there. Have a nice long spine. One more big breath in. Big breath out. And into that right knee again. Plant your hands on either side of the foot. Tuck your left toes. Step up and back, downward facing dog. This time we'll wag our hips from side to side. Take a little stretch down the outsides of the legs. Those IT bands can get really tight. Let's let a little tension go there. Coming back to stillness at center, big breath in. On the exhale, stepping your left foot forward between your hands, coming into that long lunge, setting your right knee down, untuck your toes. And just adjust your stance if you need to. Make sure your knee is right over top of the ankle. Right hip is softening forward and down. Balance out the left and the right sides as best as we can. Slow, gentle breaths. Ease your way into the pose. No need to rush. One more big breath in here. And let it go. Inhale. On the exhale, we're straightening out that front leg, sending the hips back so our right hip is right directly over top of our right knee, half split, opening up through the back side of the leg here. Letting the tension melt away. Big stretch for the hamstring. And deepening the stretch, we come deeper, closer to the floor, or easing the stretch, we come a little bit higher up with the spine. Deep breath in. On the exhale, bending into your left knee, plant your hands, tuck those back toes, just step up and release the legs into our tabletop. We'll take a few hip circles here, so circling out big circles with your hips. Almost coming back towards a child's pose at the back. And then switching directions, take those circles the other way. Beautiful. Last one. Coming back to your tabletop in stillness, we'll make our way onto our seat. Coming into a nice butterfly pose. Take the soles of the feet together. Allow your knees to drop open wide. Any distance that feels comfortable where you can sit up tall. You might even want to sit up on a block. If you like your feet a little further away, that's okay. If you like them really close, that's okay too. I'm going to go somewhere in the middle today. Sort of a halfway point, about 1 foot away from my groin. Holding on to the shins for a little support. Lengthen the spine, grow tall. On the exhale, hinging from your hips to come forward. So make sure you're not collapsing in the chest, rounding the spine. Keep that spine up nice and tall. Come forward from your hips. Any amount that feels good. You might like to fold entirely over your legs. Maybe you only came a millimeter forward. That is okay. Wherever you are today, just trust your body. Soften in every breath. Deep breath in. Exhale, see if you can come a little bit deeper. Relax your inner thighs, soften your knees towards the earth. One more big breath in. Long breath out. Now we'll round the spine. Take your hands to either side of your feet. Tuck your chin to your chest. Roll up. Slow and gentle. Plant your feet in front of you. Hip distance, hands behind you. Just windshield wiper your knees side to side a few times. Perfect. Coming to a nice easy seat. Comfortable seat for meditation. Turning the palms down if you wish, or palms up. Whatever feels best and most supportive to your energy today. Trust your body and what it needs. Closing down your eyes if it feels safe to do so. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Send your breath all the way down into the bottom part of your belly, allowing the belly to expand. Gently contract. Letting go of the day. Letting go of your to-do list. Just be in your body right here and right now for a few moments of peace. Last deep breath in. Expand your belly warm and wide. Exhaling all the air out of your lungs. Making your eyes open gently if they were closed. We'll take one last big breath together. Circle the arms up. Inhale. Exhaling your hands down through center. Allow your thumbs to rest on your heart. Send your body a message of thanks for showing up for you today. I hope you enjoyed this practice. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new class. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time. Blessed be.